representing Blackface News 101. I just came across some fascinating information last night. I was browsing through my computer and got a headline. I'm looking at it right now from the Washington Post, if I'm getting this right. The New York Post, my fault, I'm sorry. It says that, I can always edit that shit. And nigga, fuck up, you can always edit this shit. But I can go on them up and live and still continue doing what I was doing. Well, anyways, it's from the New York Post, and the headline says, United Nations says United States should give African Americans a reparation for slavery. Wow. You know, I've been knowing about reparation for about 20-something years. You know, when I came up on reparation, and I thought it was a good idea too. You know, after knowing a little bit about our past, you know, this is kind of shocking. It's like, wow, it's crazy. You know, a lot of people always like to make the statement that when, you know, you speak about slavery, they want you to so quickly to forget about it as though it never happened. You know, the first thing they like to say, well, you know, it wasn't us that did it. You know, it's quite funny, you know, but a lot of white Americans, they benefited from slavery. You know, if you know, don't feel guilty if you wasn't involved in it. But the bottom line is, this is, you know, the truth of the story. This is what happened. But like I said, it's quite striking that the New York Post will post something like this. Not only the New York Post, a lot of media giants post this article up. I think this was brought up at the UN meeting where the UN get together, all the different countries of the world, so many countries of the world get together and they discuss, I guess, problems of humanity. And I'm thinking that they're leaning toward the idea of reparations for blacks in America. Wow, you know, so I'm kind of, you know. But for all of you say that black people are lazy and they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, but are you forgetting 400 and some odd years, even till this day, that blacks are still being proportionately taken advantage of? You can call it what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, America. Stop acting funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware of it. I live in America all of my life. And so when you're saying that I'm paranoid, you know what I'm saying? Well, thank God for America, because they really taught me a fucking lesson. So, you know, I do my own thing. I'm a self-independent individual. I create my own opportunities to get by, and no one died for me or paid some type of price for me other than my mother, who nurtured and she brought me up into this world. So, you know, I had to struggle to find my identity, you know what I'm saying? But I like the idea that the world is now, you know, these are, you know, this is some good shit going on here. This is not anybody. These are actual studies. I'm glad that someone is getting on board. You know, I know a lot of black activists, a lot of black researchers. I can name one, Claude Anderson. He's one that I've seen over the years, talking about reparations for black folks and how we was disadvantaged. I even got a little clip about MLK. It was talking about how we was disadvantaged and how just before he died, he was gonna go back to Washington, and we was gonna start talking about reparations, which we don't even talk about that. We don't talk about Martin Luther King and reparations, but that's the truth. We want to, talk bad about it. But it's a lot of, I think, one of the lawyers that represented O.J. Simpson, one of the attorneys, however you want to say it, representing O.J. Simpson, Johnny Cochran, he was pushing towards that. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder, and I already know, I don't have to wonder, a lot of white Americans, not only white Americans, just a lot of Americans in general, blacks, whatever, when you mention reparations for the blacks in America, they like this, throw it off as though, it's no big deal. But I wonder, if they start giving every black American all of this money, what you gonna say then? But really, you shouldn't have shit to say, because most of black American money goes towards everybody else anyway. So that'll be almost like a stimulation. So your ass should be happy. You know what I'm saying? So all of y'all that was niggas getting their reparation, not knowing your history and not knowing where we come from, that's your ass. And you just never know. I mean, some of us thought we'd never get a black president. Well, we got a black president. We've been hollering about reparation. We've been on our 40 acres in the mule ever since they so-called abolished slavery. They supposed to give us something to put us our asses on our feet. You know what I'm saying? Now here it is. It's 2016. I can go back one generation. What my mother was doing, she was fucking sharecropping. When did you give her 40 acres in a motherfucking mule? You know what I'm saying? I'm the first generation pretty much out of fucking slavery, if you really want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that's pretty cool. Like I said, you got Washington Post, they got something on it. CBS News did a clip on it 11 hours ago. They also talked about it, and maybe I might read a little something. This is CBS here in the media, CBS. Should U.S. pay reparation for slavery? It's the question. United Nations appointed experts think so. Whew. United Nations, see? So, living in this world might not be all that bad at all. I mean, hell, y'all do. I mean, black folks do this. Black folks do that. Black folks do this. So why not punish their asses? Well, according to the United Nations experts, they think that America, since we all for humanity, giving motherfuckers their freedom, shit. They said a United Nations working group is getting into the fray on U.S. racial discrimination after 14 years and 20 days of speaking with the U.S. officials, activists, and families of people killed by police in major American cities. It has issued its conclusions. The slave trade was a crime against humanity, and the U.S. government should pay reparation. To all y'all smart ass, go to college, smart ass motherfuckers, or left wing, right wing, or whatever, always want to use the black man as a scapegoat, as the nigga as a scapegoat. That's what the United Nations say. Well, how do you feel about that? Do black people deserve it? I think so. I think that we think so. I mean, if you violate a human, you violate a human. And if you're gonna make it right, then you ought to apologize and give him back his shit and stop playing. I don't want to go too long about this shit. We too concerned about Black Lives Matter. We want to post, for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody standing up for no reparation. Get on the street, tell them motherfucker they owe you some fucking money. And clean up your fucking neighborhood, black folks. When you do get the money, clean your fucking neighborhoods up instead of spending your money buying motherfucking Jordans and all this old bullshit. I'm gonna go and cut it short. I'm your host, Masstablak. You just heard it from me. Or no, you ain't just heard it from me. Check out my new news channel, Blackface 101 News. Peace out.